everything. How long does the trial run for? First run. Forgot something. YouTube. I used to watch, what's his name, Cub Scouts play this. So from what I remember, you have a family, and their job is to survive as long as possible, right? Did I ever pay for that? My card was declined. Cap! Let me deal with this real quick. Oh, I don't have my business card? I don't have my business card. Hold on. So I'm just, oh, I can hold my phone to my card. That's so cool. Because I plan on buying the thing. Buying the battery. Hold iPhone near the chip at the, yeah. Just a second. Okay, as it's loading up. I think everything else is looking good. New game. Device limit reached. This car's matched to the maximum number of devices. How many devices have been added to? Alright. I'll worry about this. $27? Too much is going on. Alright, the full atomic experience. Yeah. We'll go Fat Man. Sub character Tay. I gotta lock in. There's supposed to be sound right here. I feel like there should be sound. Alright, medkit. Should make sense. Oh, it's loading. Alright, I have 6 seconds to pick stuff up. Let's go. How do you grab stuff? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, we're dead. How do you grab? What do we... Soup, water to shelter. Where's the shelter? Is this a shelter? Okay, great. Is that the wife? Come here. Can I grab you? Why is he so slow? Dolores is faster, but she has like only 3 things, right? Gas mask. Give me that. Axe. Gotta protect yourself. Grab it. Grab the axe. Come here. No room. Tough. Cards. You don't need that. I could probably get one more thing in time. Go! Can't you take up 3 spots? Bruh. Gonna get mad. Alright, here we go. I thought I already. Alright, so we have 3 waters, 4 food, cards, axe. Yeah, I did terrible. Day 1. We had the shelter just in time. Good thing Mary Jane didn't bring her tuba. The fan noise is bad enough. Wait a second, where's Timmy? Rough. Vaguely remember stashing some things in the shelter because there's no room for them upstairs. Turns out, being Mexican really works in your favor. Shelves are full of cans, we eat from the cans, we sleep on the cans, we even talk to the cans. Some of us already do. There's barely enough water for everyone. We have to ration it strictly. And ration supplies. R.I.P. Timmy, he ain't deserve that. Some needs to become circumstance. Hope we can keep our peace, or else might we act like wolves. Sorry, the fittest and all. Is it 1 per person? Oh nah. Oh no, okay, not exactly. So everything's divided into 4ths. That's not bad. You increase your guts providence by going around and doing stuff within the city. Why don't I hear my voice? There it is. Somebody at the door? Let's go! Made it to day 2. Bro, I'm the best at this game, I'm not gonna lie. Stuff too easy. Being stuck in such a tiny shelter will make anyone a bit apathetic. We need to stay calm and await the rescue. Sure, they're coming for us, right? Ted is fine. Mary Jane says she's fine, doesn't need anything. Today's relatively calm for Dolores. See, that's on. I'm like that. Yo, Blackie Reach. I got this all stuck in my head now from the edit. Our neighborhood is highly radioactive. Trips to the surface are not a big risk for our health right now. Should we start prepping for expedition tomorrow? Sure. Okay, cool. So you could go like this to skip faster or like press the arrows. Last time we expected to hear while sitting in a fallout shelter was a trumpet. It was played by someone who was clearly not a trumpet player and who had probably never heard a trumpet player in his entire life. He came with a friend who knocked on the door and demanded that we let merrymen enter so they could take from the rich and give to the poor. Should we take them in? Sure. Forget we ball. Feed people every 6-7 days. So this is one of those games where like they'll be like, yo, I'm hungry, yo, I'm thirsty, and then you feed them then. So we had those weird people over and they were more than kind. They gave us a first aid kit, they spent a lovely afternoon together, dancing and singing, and then they left. There isn't much going on with Ted. No trouble, nothing new. Mary Jane says she's fine, she doesn't need anything. Dolores do quite well. Or she can't find anything to complain about today. I'm just taking your word on that and assume like they'll tell us if they're hungry or if they need water or stuff like that. Some of us are keener to go outside than others. Either way, it's time to choose the most able and responsible person to gather more supplies. We should go outside. Don't you got the big hands? Can we send multiple? No, just one. What to take outside? Oh. Gas mask. They said it was rough out there. Indoors. Oh my gosh. So now y'all saying two different things. Dolores. Dolores. I don't know. Dolores is on her way to the surface. Hope to make it back safe and sound. Equipment, Ted is fine. Mary Jane is worried. At least she's not saying anything out loud. Provide supplies. No, but you ain't complaining. You're not getting anything. A few more hours of coughing and we'll get used to it. Our ventilation fans have halted. There's no fresh air. Seems to be circulating through the shelter. We have to fix it before we suffocate like rats. We need a flashlight, scout handbook, bug spray. What? Alright. You say so. We decided to ignore any problems with events and focus on other problems. As predicted, all of us developed a nasty cough and had trouble breathing. But it got better next morning. We don't know what the issue was, but the important thing is it's gone now. Where's water whenever Ted needs it? Water's what Mary Jane needs most right now. See, that's what I'm saying. You tell me what you need and I got you. Next. We heard something about supply drops on the radio. This might just be what we need to survive. It's supposed to happen near our house. Shall we go out and find out if it's really happening? We get the gas mask away. That's an L. It's too dangerous to go out there without any protection, so we decided to stay indoors and listen to the radio. Static is so relaxing. Ted isn't thirsty anymore. Mary Jane's no longer thirsty because y'all got water, of course. Where the wife at? It's really weird when you get the feeling that something's been watching you. Our shelter is tiny, but this has been bugging us for a while now. We checked all the closets, no one inside in there. Is there something alive down here besides us? Maybe a rodent of some kind? If so, we need to show it. We're the dominant species instead of paradise of ours. Axe. Chop, chop, chop. I'm cooking up now. Oh, keep in mind, I've not played this game. But they're like, oh, bro, if you do this, say the mutate this person. I don't know how to do that. Whatever it was is dead now. Quite dead. Maybe there's something more hiding in one of those nice little holes. There's not much going on with Ted. No trouble, nothing new. Mary Jane is feeling safe. Who wouldn't in this coffin-sized shelter? Is there a way to win this game, or do you just keep on going? Until you die. We have plenty of distant relatives, but none of them mean as much as Auntie Ada. She lives in the country, so there's a good chance she's still configuring her cow counting machine. Not worried about nukes landing on her house. Too bad we don't have a photo of her, or do we? Put some of the photos in books a while ago. I had the coffee. I had coffee spill incident. For sure. That got me reading. And so, we're left with no photos, no news, no happy thoughts. The world is just too cruel. Where's water if Ted needs it? Mary Jane is thirsty and has to drink something. We can definitely do one more run. We'll see how I'm feeling after this run ends, actually. But nothing gets me doing one more. Knock knock, this sound always surprises and confuses us. Could be anything good or bad. But we're always curious, you open the door? Could be the wife. Oh, Raiders coming to kill me. Oh, what? You said as I opened up the door to a random? How are you sick? Opening that hatch was a bit risky, but it gave us some awful sickness. That coughing was driving us crazy. Glad to see the Lords come back from safety from the wasteland. So were those two things independent? I think so. So she was gonna come back anyway. Oh, then ew. A local supermarket might have seemed like a great place for a safe haven, but it's fortunately a bandit group had the same idea when it turned into their home instead. These thugs are heavily armed and able to terrorize the entire area. Maybe stealing from them would be an ideal payback. Leave that alone. What? The way was clear to the staff room. Inside we found nothing but a water cooler. Free water for the employees. Wow, it must have been a dream job. A flashlight light on the ground is an easy way to get your neck broken. Found this out the hard way. Based on that, no one heard the noise. Ted is no longer thirsty, but Ted is hungry. Ted became infected with something. He's dead. No longer thirsty. Do some food. Still have to eat something. Dolores is tired. Okay, go to sleep. Om nom nom. Y'all great? You need this? First aid kit? Don't die. Ever since we jumped out of our fall shelter, we've been wondering about that other door in the shelter. Should it even be here? Where does it lead? It's high time we checked out. Just be smart. What are you talking about? I don't want to make it tough. You gotta say things fast. You gotta say things before we get to them. Did we find that map? It's very unfortunate that we had that flashlight. If it wasn't for that, we would have missed a pile of old maps. Look at that, collecting dust in the corner. They're mostly boring national park maps, but like one of them turned out to be a map of our town. Laura says that not eating for a while. I just gave you food yesterday. Laura's needing more rest. She seems exhausted. How do I put y'all to sleep? The Asper's water loves the doors. Should get it. Ted is hungry more. He's recovered from his sickness. Good. Jane's no longer hungry. Great. So there's levels to sickness. So there's levels to sickness, and there's like, so once he gets like super sick, then you give him the meds, or he might just recover on his own. Is that what I'm hearing? So you can tell the difference? Or like, will it be like their hunger and thirst where they're like, hey, he really needs some meds now, or he really needs some medicine now, like that? Didn't expect to get a phone call so soon after the atomic bomb drop. Yet here we are. We can clearly hear a phone ringing outside. It must be the holy phone booth on the side of the tree. Should someone go answer it? You're tired, right? You're good on that. You just got over sickness. Go outside. Yes, sir. Oh, cool. Day 11. For the McDoodle family, it's just beginning. Where they're... Oh, this is the demo. I forgot. Shoot. Dang it. Alright. That's why I gotta get the full thing. That's whack. You can't just do that to me. Let's talk about, bro. What are you doing? You don't... Somebody continue. What happens if I press continue? Because they just got me a mercy to just leave me. Can't do that. Alright, hold on. Got me spinning a bag. No, I pressed the wrong thing. Close game. Then I'm gonna go to the store page. For $5, y'all know we ain't got that in the bank account. In either bank account. Firm purchase. I don't know if we have $5 there. Nah, we're broke. How do we not have money there? Wait a minute. Something's not right. Which card is that? Which card is that? The personal one? Oh, no. Go to the business account. Okay. I think we're good now. So this run is now official. I'm gonna try to get all 4 kids. And I'm probably gonna go to Dolores too. Dolores to go grab everything. Whoa. Continue. Oh, bet we can just do that. Perfect. So we'll continue this run, and then we'll do one more run with Dolores. I don't know, with her. Try to get all the family, all the things. Day 11. We answer the phone. We answer the phone. We could clearly hear a gasp of relief from the caller. They introduced themselves as survivors from the nearby town of Hill Valley. We started exchanging information when the call was cut short. Something must have gone wrong on their side. Hopefully they'll get back to us. Doris complains that she still can't get a good night's sleep here. Why is she complaining? She's no longer hungry. Ew. No longer hungry. Dolores will not survive without water any longer. I just gave her water. If Ted doesn't drink anything, he won't last long. She get Mary Jane something to drink. Y'all, that's all y'all had to say. So he needs water somewhere to sleep. If I'm trying to understand this. Okay. Dolores just needs water. Alright. The contamination of our town is getting strong. Scavenging these conditions could result in radiation sickness. Oh, okay, and that's how you do it. Scavenging for an expedition. Problem is simple. If we don't wash ourselves, we'll get sick. Seriously sick. It smells really bad down there. It doesn't seem like we'll get any better off it. Do something about it to fix it. Ammunition. What is ammunition gonna do? Gas mask, I guess? Here we go. What doesn't kill you make you stronger? If we can survive just a little bit longer, dirty ears shouldn't be much of a problem. Just to be sure, dibs on the gas mask. Doris is still tired, can't seem to slip it off. She's too bad. Everybody's no longer thirsty. Y'all are good, I'm good. Some of us are keener to go outside than others. Either way, it's time to choose the most able and responsible person for the quest outside to get more supplies. Just go outside. Ted, you got it. What am I gonna send you out with? Harmonica. Because somebody like pulls up on you, you can play a song for them. Also, harmonicas aren't like a weapon. People aren't gonna jump at you, stuff like that. The logic is there, trust. Girl's not out. Tell up for service. Hope we'll be back soon. Dolores complains that she still can't get a good night's sleep here. Sleep for a while, everybody's quite hungry. You'll be alright. We decided to peek around outside for just a minute to see if the store outside the corner was still standing. When we were about to step out, we heard a growl in the darkness, and a pair of ferocious eyes appeared a few feet away. We had a few moments to decide what to do. Flash him. Can you blind it? Or will it go to the light? It already sees us. So we flash it. We decided to check what's coming and outpours the flashlight. Guess what? It's with dog. Poor thing seemed tired, so we let it stay with us for tonight. Who said that? Get this dog out of here. Next morning, we opened up the door to let it out. Dog's return. Hopefully, it'll come back later. It's not coming back. It's just longer thirst. Longer. Yeah. She's thirsty. And y'all need water. Well, y'all are so needy. Back in my day, we didn't even eat. We just thought about food and now's enough. One more. Open in the name of freedom. Came a shout from the outside door. We weren't sure who claimed to be representing freedom. We could hear was a group of people, probably armed, and would introduce himself like that. Just put cancel one name of freedom. Should we open? I feel like you're paranoid for no reason. Open it up. Who is it? They're yelling about freedom and stuff. They want to have a little conversation. You play our cards where you gonna live. My point exactly. See how thick the jug of water we got? Told you. We were gonna open up the door the minute we saw who was standing on the other side. Dark faces, rifles, and determined looks of a band of teenagers. We're doomed, we thought. Then out of the blue, one of them asked if we were with the Reds. We never supported the Red Sox, so we confidently said that we weren't. The tension dropped immediately, and those nice young people gave us 2 bottles of water. See what I mean? They told us to have no fear since Wolverines are around. Not sure what Wolverines have to do with all this, but we took their word for it. Mary Jane is no longer thirsty. There's no longer thirsty. Pressure, look at that. If there's anyone who can rescue us from this situation, it's our government. You can badmouth them all you want, but that probably means you're either a naysayer or a commie. We're good citizens. We've been paying our taxes regularly, so we're sure Uncle Sam's going to get us. We'll accept that one time when we... Never mind. The government people are coming, and we should keep an eye and ear out for any signs of them. The radio. Come on now, day 16. Our water's hidden. Good news! Government made a radio broadcast about extracting survivors from our area. The announcer asked everyone to be listening to wait a while longer and expect further communication in a few days. We'll be out there just soon. We'll be out of here soon. There's nothing new. Great. Y'all chilling, I'm chilling. It's been a while, so we don't know much about what's happening on the surface. Only we had a chance to tune into some emergency radio broadcast or anything or two. Right there. Okay, so radio's clutch. Gotta always get that in the future. Hey, Tom. Welcome back. That's her name, right? We're able to get a weak signal established to the government's emergency announcement service. And guess what? Great news. The fog outside is mostly gone. Should be much safer to travel on the surface now. Ted has safely returned from his voyage to the surface. Another burned down buildings look very inviting, but after some exploring, running away from mutated spider crabs or whatever those things were, we ended up finding a bar. For some reason, it survived the blast, and its neon sign was still working, except, of course, for the letter A. What? So it's just BR? Who would have known that tomato soup used to be such a popular snack in the bar? We found a few cans of it and took it with us. We didn't expect to find any clean water in the bar, and we weren't wrong. Whatever we found wasn't pure and it wasn't water. But hey, the quickest thirst, it counts. We thought this dark alley with supplies neatly stacked at the end looked promising, but to our surprise, it was an ambush. A bandit came out of nowhere, trying to intimidate us with a rifle. And some really bad breath aimed in our direction. We panicked, we tossed him at him and made a run for it. The harmonica we threw right at his forehead, knocked him unconscious. Dub, I guess. A bunch of radioactive dust got stuck inside of our harmonica while we took it outside. It was fun while it lasted. Some conditions got us thinking, maybe we could just drive away from this nightmare somehow. Of course, most automobiles available are completely burnt out. If we could find a solid base and scavenge enough parts, perhaps we could build a vehicle of our own. We need to keep an eye out for those future expeditions. Ted's hungry. Ted was really tired Everyone has to drink sometimes, including Mary Jane. Is there any water left? Mary Jane can use some food. Water is all Dolores wants. She hasn't eaten for a while. So water? Just water. Nobody's dying yet. But it's not here. Really hungry? You don't need food. Right? Is that bullying? Because you just be hungry. Use a little food, hasn't eaten for a while. Yeah, those are just like blanket statements. You don't need that. Water, though. The risk of the wasteland seems unknown to us. Maybe we should go risk go out. After all, you only live once. Mary Jane says she's ready. Go out there. Oh, that just means like we're going for an expedition tomorrow. For an isolated fallout shelter, we sure have a lot of disturbances. Some of this is making a lot of noise since dawn, and we couldn't sleep. Seems to be something coming from under the floor. Coincidentally, we just found a manhole we could use and go down and check what's going on. We can bring both, right? Oh, it's a choice. Flashlight then. I don't see the point of the axe. What is this? Calm down all that ground stuff. You got beat up? Rough. Should have brought the axe. What the hecky? We really made it out alive. It was a giant mutated crocodile or alligator, something with a giant mouth and plenty of teeth. Is anyone hurt? Ted saw to recover his injury. Ted was hurt. Ted looks very weak. If he doesn't eat today, it might end very, very badly. Mary Jane is quite hungry. Mary Jane is no longer thirsty. Dolores hasn't eaten for a while. She's no longer thirsty. Okay, cool. The basic stuff. Yum, yum. Eat it up. About time to show someone the scavenger supplies. Scavenge the town. You know what I'm saying. You said you're ready. Go ahead. Rowan sent you out with the map. You got it. Oh, I forgot to do that too. The question thing, the thing where you like put ! question with like send out a random question. So much. Alright, Mary Jane went outside. Let's hope she hurries back soon. It didn't be nothing about Ted's injuries. Ted has recovered his injuries. Ted is hungry. Or is no longer hungry. Ration supplies. Y'all are both fine. Right at our doorstep, telling me one thing: our dog friend is back. Not caring for hazards in the wasteland, we rushed back to open it, and there he was. Poor thing seems tired and starving. Should we share some food with him? How much do we have? Real talk, I feel like the dog has some type of purpose. Like, if we feed it, we treat it right, it'll come in clutch in the future. Let's go for it. Who is it? Who is it? Survivalist. 10 days? 20 days? Well, I'm like that. Okay. The dog was back to his former self in under an hour. We didn't know what they put in that soup, but man, that stuff was good. We decided the dog needed a name. And the right name for him was Pancake. Come here, Pancake. Who's a good boy? Pancake stayed around for a while, but next morning... But what's going on the next morning? We can bet he'd be back. Can I read? Excuse me, what is going on? Nobody's throwing up gang signs. Ted's stomach is still rumbling. Ted is suffering from his injuries. Ted is still tired. A few days rest is what he needs. Where's water if Ted needs it? Can you stop with all these complaints, Ted? Water's all Dolores wants. That's all I'm hearing from y'all. Just whining. Not the food. You don't get food. You don't hoop, you don't get food. We got water for everybody. Ta-da! We need food now. Mary Jane's will come back with that good stuff. Today we found a letter from what seems to be other survivors. They claim they mean us no harm and want to get to know us better. Asking to choose one person to represent us to come to a meeting tonight unarmed. I'm a bit worried, but they can be friendly. Who should go? Okay, question. If everybody... So scratched out means... So, okay, here's my question. If the shelter is empty, like literally empty, we lose, right? There should always be somebody here. Dolores, you got it. Or, hold on. We send Ted. Because Ted's already beat out. No, actually. Send Dolores. Because my idea initially was like, yo, you send him. He's beat up real bad. They're going to feel bad. They're going to send us home with stuff. But they could be savages. They could be like, oh, this guy's beat up. He's tired. The rest of his family's be up and tired too. Let's go raid their place. So we gotta send Dolores. Cook up, young Dodo. Look at that. That was easy. The meeting was organized by twin siblings, a brother and a sister, who took it upon themselves to scout the remains of the city, looking for trustworthy and decent people. They seemed honest about their intentions and were more than happy to meet again. They said they know where to find us and they're going to contact us if they need some help. There was enough food to go around. Even Ted has nothing to eat. Ted is still suffering from his injuries. Ted is tired, has a few days rest with what he needs, no longer thirsty. Children don't count towards what? Being inside of the shelter, so you just need the Ted and Dolores? Tough. I feel like the children are able enough to do something. Nobody's thirsty. Yeah. A door-to-door salesman found his way to our shelter. We remember him from before the apocalypse. He came over with a bunch of leaflets and tried to convince us to join something called the Astro Citizen. But we refused. Now he just wants some supplies and says he will reveal some secrets. Some state secrets to us in return. Slide him of water. Day 22. Ooh. Okay. Oh my gosh, what happened to you? You're looking beat up. So are you. What are y'all going through? We're generous, and so we shared our supplies with him. He tried to make us believe that America has a working space station in orbit. Or rather had, since according to that guy, it exploded when the bombs dropped. How convenient. Working space station? What a joker. He was probably hungry and dehydrated. His brain probably started playing tricks on him. Ted's ones are not pretty sight. Yeah, he's pretty fatigued. Go to bed. She must be starving, pretty fatigued. Tough. Y'all better chew the water. Ooh, okay. A stranger. I actually don't want that. Strange much for pushing a rusty wheelbarrow filled with all types of goods. I'll buy today. Here's a trader looking for a barter. You're not getting any of this. On my face. We're keeping that water. It's too good. We refused to trade. Hopefully we made the right choice. But the trader was not too happy about this. There wasn't enough food to go around. Even said there's nothing to eat. Yeah. Okay. Actually, I need to read. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Both of y'all, not both of y'all are good. Cause, so I feel like from now on, if an object hits, that's cool. Yeah, that stuff makes me mad. Like Dochi said something about that. Like she like dissed like straight men. Was it straight white men? Or was it straight men in general? Either way, if it's straight white men, I still feel like that's weird. But if it's just straight men in general, then it's like still okay. Do nothing about these injuries soon. Yeah, Ted ain't gonna make it. Oh, didn't you do that? Like going to Facebook groups and like troll? Yeah, Ted's cooked. Oh, never mind. No, you're not. She came in clutch. Too bad we don't fix these wounds soon. Things might get much worse. Nothing has made us happen this side of Mary Jane returning to this shelter from the surface. The silent wasteland had at least one resident who managed quite well. It was a proud-looking monkey. We have no idea where it came from. A zoo maybe? It looked very friendly. After getting a few pats on the back, we playing fetch with it. It started following us. While we explored the streets, our monkey companion ran away only to come back moments later carrying a can of food. It couldn't open it itself, but it was happy to share with us. The monkey took us outside the town to what seemed to be a hidden bunker. It contained some medical supplies. We went to a shop nearby parking lots for a vehicle that was completely burned out. Unfortunately, we had nothing of value. Maybe future expeditions will be more lucky. Ted's stomach is rumbling. Ted is getting worse and worse. Yeah. Mighty tired. Yeah. No longer thirsty. Ted got sick. Doc used a little food. He's eating wild. No longer thirsty. So do y'all need food or not? You're talking about these wounds. The stomach's rumbling. That don't mean you hungry though. Well, yes it does. First aid kit. Is it? Okay, first aid kit going to Ted. Everything else is fine. The state of unwashed. The state of wasteland. Yeah. All at once. Doors can go out. I trust her. Mary Jane didn't utter a single word today. This is very odd. Maybe someone should find out what's going on with her. Check in, yeah. That's the daughter. Who just sneezed? Step outside and don't come back out. Look at that, you're looking better. Good. That's also a problem better than an honest conversation over hot beverage. We don't have the latter. I was about to say, what? But talk seems to do the trick. Ted is hungry. Ted's mighty tired. Don't care. All is great. Corporate sickness. Mary Jane is tired. Okay. Very thirsty. Has to drink something. Is starving. Okay. Cool. Food and drink. I got you. Okay. Food for both of y'all. So, see, that's all you gotta do is just communicate. You're like, hey, I'm serious. I'm about to die. And I got you. Does Ted need anything? You're just hungry. Very thirsty. Has to drink something. I got you. Communication is key. What happened today? Like, what is... I feel like if she is sexist, call her a name ain't gonna do anything. Like, people gotta learn how to, like, have a good debate. Let people see the error in their ways. We're just on our way to make it to the surface. On our way to the surface, let's hope she make it back safe and sound. Ted hasn't recovered from his energy. Or, Ted's recovered from his energy. Ted's here something soon. Looks very weak. Okay, Ted needs to eat. Mary Jane, how are you still hungry? Big bag, big bag. Big bag, big bag. Did you need to drink water? No, you're fine. My bag is not big. We're able to... Are you serious? That's such an L. So I gave away the map. And now we need the map. We're able to receive another message from the government. The military is preparing a rescue mission. They will all survivors stay to a specific location in the area. Then leave a sign that somebody's still alive and can't get... That's... Come on now. The problem is they provide us with jail. We need to have to find out where we're supposed to be at it. Otherwise, it's complete gobbledygook. Write it down. Remember it. Make a little... Position the cards to where you understand what that means whenever she gets back with the map. That's ridiculous. We could have beat the game first run. We gave the map away. Stuff wag. Sure can find location without a map. We were wrong. Why would the... Okay, cool. Ted is still tired. Ted's like, when he needs something to drink. Okay, I got you. Use a little food. Mary Jane, you've eaten the past 3 days. Stop. You're so hungry and for what? Ted, you need water? No, I can't remember. She got me so stressed. You're just hungry. You don't need to eat. Neither of y'all need to eat. Give me this bag. You need water, though. Don't die. That's not healthy. Sea looking trader is carrying... Traitor. That's actually very different. Carrying an equally scruffy bag on his shoulder and paid us a visit. They offered us a simple one-time deal. For just one can of soup, we can get the bag and all of its contents. We can't see what's inside the bag. The trader gives us angry glance every time we take a step towards the mysterious bag. Should we make the deal? No! Because nobody in their right mind would trade food for food. That's like me saying, hey, bro, I'll give you $1 if you give me 10. Why would you take that deal ever? Skip. Oh, the dog's back. We can eat the dog. Who said that? That's crazy. Our grandparents always told us to never buy anything. What? Told parent? Huh? Run it back. Our grandparents always told us to never buy anything sight unseen, and we're about to start now. 100 times with yard sales. We can manage without whatever junk is in that mysterious bag. Ted is hungry. Ted is still tired. Ted is hungry, thirsty, of course. Virginia's quite hungry. Mary Jane's tired. She becomes cranky. Oh, cranky. I do not care. How old are you? Like 14? If you don't get your emotions in check. Getting something to drink for Mary would sounds like the right idea. But what if I don't, though? But, like, what if I don't? What if I just say no? Hey, it's Pancake. Our friend is back. He seems to be very nervous, barking and jumping. When we opened the door, he rushed out, only to come back a moment later and barking at us again. Should we follow him? What gear should we take? Take that axe. And Ted, I want you to get it back in blood. Whoever. Because you got work that last time by that alligator. We can't let that slide. Where is Dolores? I sent her out with the map. She should be back right now. Man with an axe is forced to be reckoned with. Those two things, those two thugs, ran into while following Pancake. Learned this the hard way. Pancake was real hero too. Chased them off and nearly made one of them leave their trousers behind. Not that anyone wanted them. Yuck. Who would have guessed that those two would have a respectable stash of water? We don't need water. We need food. Forget the trousers. They left a liquid fortune behind. Ted's stomach is rumbling. Ted is still tired after a few days. He needs rest for a few days. Great. Quite hungry. Rested. He keeps fanning. We need to find something to drink fast. Stop. You being dramatic. Remember that time Mary Jane went out to scavenge supplies. Whenever she got back, she found a woman with a wound. What? She had a wound on her forearm. Nothing serious, she claimed. Would like some had been her. She's looking much worse. Maybe infected. We have to clean it up. We're gonna chop off her arm. We still don't have a med kit. You saying do it to chop off her arm? Okay, I wasn't going to chop it off. I wasn't going to chop it off. That didn't make sense. That's illogical. She's strong enough. She a warrior. Who is that at the door? Mary Jane will be fine. It's not the last time. And it's not the first time last time she'll be sick. She's looking a little bit pale today, though. That's what I'm saying. She's fine. Mighty tired, needs to recover strength. I'll tell you which for is a few drops of water. I got you. Very weak. She doesn't eat today. Might have very badly. You're dead. You're just dead. There's nothing I can... I'm sorry. Oh, we have food? You should have said that. My fault. I completely forgot we have food. I've been really stingy. Quite hungry, no longer thirsty. You can be... I'll get both of y'all food. I legit forgot we had one more left. There you go. I was being a jerk. Noob. That's facts. I haven't played this before. We're happy to open the door and see some friendly faces. The Simmons asking for help once again. They decided that a small tent is not fit for the house. And the group decided to start building a small camp. They can use anything and anybody they can get. Mainly for constructed houses. Go ahead and help them out real quick. They'll be like, oh, thank you so much. Here's a bacon bit. And we'll eat. Gotta understand the pressure. The strat. Wow. Wow. It took a few hours, so we managed to chop everything they asked us, and even a bit more. Everybody's really grateful, and we got friendly pats on the back. Give me some food, though. Helping people and working together sure is a nice feeling. We hope to visit our friends in their new home someday. New home one day. Ted is still tired. He does rest is what he needs. He's no longer thirsty. He's hungry. She can use a little food. You gotta say that you're about to die. If you don't say that, you're not getting anything. Every new smell attached to noses in this shelter instantly. So there's much we can miss. So when a little brick fell from the wall, revealing a tight opening, our senses were immediately invaded by a terrible stench. Try to check. No. If it smells bad, it smells bad. What is checking it gonna do? Some died there, or are they gonna leave it alone? What are they talking about? Mary Jane, what is the problem? I thought that infection was done for. So let's ignore the whole stench and whatever might happen because of it. Staying no risk already. We ended up feeling a bit unwell, and later we heard something that was moving in the hole. Figured out that the smell was gone. See? Ted's stomach is rumbling. He's rested good. Mary Jane's quite hungry. He's very thirsty. Has something to drink. Has to drink something. She caught something nasty. You'll be alright. Take this water. Delicioso. You need food? Quite hungry? I'll slide it your way. Alright. What price can you eat? Could have sworn that huge puddle of water wasn't there earlier. And there goes another one. Oh, dang it. We're getting flooded. Let's grab some more supplies before they start floating. I can only grab one? Dolores, you back? Thank you. You've been gone for forever. We missed out on the government thing because you were gone with the map. Did you come back with something good? Oh my gosh, L. The radio was rescued before any of that filthy liquid got into its case. It wasn't long before the water disappeared, but the damage was already done enough to upset us. Cleaning and fixing this mess will take us days. What's that smell? We're glad Dolores came back safely from the wasteland. Our expedition directly to the primary school. Not for education, of course, no. We were desperate for supplies, and the school was our best chance of getting them. The biology class had our aquarium. The fish had died since no one fed them. But the aquarium water could still be drinkable. There was enough for a few bottles. Might sound paranoid, but if you think someone followed us, let's hope this doesn't happen again. Stomach's rumbling. Touch drink something soon. Yeah. Eat something. She got ill. Okay. Who needs to eat between these? Take and drink. That's it. We have so much water. The state of the wasteland continues to be unknown to us. Maybe you should risk it and go out. Live once. Let's go, Ted. Oh no, Pancake came back, but he's badly wounded. He's trying to catch him worse. Act fast, save him, get the first aid kit. Yeah, he's dead. R.I.P. Pancake. Star Wars Cokes. Like a flavor? I gotta wash that meat. That thing is dusty. We didn't think anything could be worse than a nuclear bomb dropping on our heads. We were wrong. We buried Pancake next to the shelter in a nice place right under what used to be our white fence. But I thought about eating him, but there's some lines you don't cross. Y'all don't want it bad enough. Let me tell you. Yeah, actually, y'all know how to eat anything. So, for you already know. Even in the most dire circumstances, do not eat your friends. Cap. Into their pancakes. Double cap. Ted's stomach is rumbling. Ted's no longer thirsty. If you don't cure Mary Jane soon, who knows what happened? Dolores still is quite ill. Aww. Let's hope you can't get a good night's sleep around here. Can't remain thirsty for long. Make sure that she doesn't eat tonight. She will not last till morning. Alright! You eat, you drink. And be merry. All this stuff. Cool. Take outside. Go ahead, Ted. You got that? W Mans. Girls party. Woo. Till off for service. We hope he'll be back soon. Mary Jane is rather sick. Mary Jane is very thirsty and has to drink something. You just sit around while Dolores is sick. She needs some time to rest. She's exhausted, put on a brave face, but she's starving. I just gave you food. Water for both? Very thirsty. No. Our last expedition brought us good news. Brought news of a vehicle package down the street. It looked unique. We never got close enough to get a good look. We're almost certain it's not a bandit trap. Someone should send someone over. So we can't have just the kid here, right? I thought we should be able to have just a kid here. She knew you were time to rest too. My Jane's rather sick. Send the child. What's that sound? UFO? That's Morse code. I don't know what it is, actually. Shock discovery. It was a dirty ice cream truck. It was a little crispy around the edges, and it was missing wheels and other crucial parts, but the seats were fairly comfortable. We've been amazing to drive away this radioactive stuff behind us. Mary Jane's condition isn't any better today. She's no longer thirsty. She's looking very good. She hasn't eaten for a while. Dolores is putting good. She's starving, quite ill. Yeah. Y'all are not eating food. If you're not thirsty, I'm telling you, you just gotta chew the water and use your imagination. You'll be all right. Thank you. Let's go. Today the music from the radio stopped abruptly, and we said we had a transmission from the army. We're almost halfway to the door when they start talking about evacuation, but it turns out there's something we need to do first. All survivors were asked to leave a sign that they were alive in the area. Let's go. Thank you. What's that at the bottom? I'll use the map. I'll wait for the directions. Okay. Oh, okay, and this is like how much of the car we have, so we could leave too. That's far. Everybody died in 3 days. I'm like that for real. My survival tactics, kind of terrible. Legit, I do have terrible like survival tactics. I don't know anything, but my mental fortitude is locked in. Well, that's a great question. There's a part of me that wants to go to Nine Kings and do the Lord of Progress. There's another part of me that wants. I don't know if I want to do another run of this. Because sometimes there are games where like I'll play it once, I'll die and be like, okay, now I understand it, or like I understand it now, and then I'll do it again. But this one, it's like I get it now, and I don't know if I want to do like a whole other run whenever I already understand it. But I also did spend $5 on it. Yikes! Okay, quick glance at the camp. Quick glance at the map. Quick glance at the map gives all the information required. We left them a message in a bottle. Then he tries to get Mary Jane. She's dead. Put on her brave face. She's starving. Okay, Dolores get water. Yes. No, we're not doing that. Out my face. Terrible trades. Hi, Honk. Hello. Sometimes I can tell last time I've had early morning ice cream. I was like, man, sometimes you just need like early. Thank you for the sub. Over on Honk. And then we decided her offers were not good enough for us. Maybe another time. If she ever comes back. Mary Jane is looking good. She hasn't eaten in a while. She's rather sick. Get Mary Jane something to drink. Yeah, everybody see it. Well, Dolores is dead. R.I.P. She was a real one. She put up good stats. Before the world turned to an unforgiving dead wasteland, we were friends with almost everybody in our town, including old man Jim, who would shamble through our street often and always said hello. When we wanted him to visit, when we wanted to visit him once, he gave us some address, told us to take a peek. Old man Jim is such a joker. Since he survived the blast, he sits at our door right now asking if we want to buy a rock. Yeah, we'll take a rock. Cause yo, he's gonna send us a can of food. Watch. I don't know what that sound means. Dolores, I thought you were gonna die. False advertising. You should be dead. I ain't mad that you're alive, but like, you said you're gonna die. We open the door to the old man with a smile, who's eager to show us his bag filled with a rich choice of rocks and convinced us to take one of those for old time's sake. We agreed, carefully chose the best rock, and the man left. We can't complain. It's a good rock. Really. And he claimed it brings luck. We'll see about that. I'll cure Mary Jane soon. Who knows what happened? She's no longer thirsty. She's starving. Yeah. You said this or else stuff yesterday. Dolores didn't die. So, wait. These nights should not last till morning. You said it yesterday. Nothing happened. Still no food. Sad. Y'all can drink water. Water good. Yeah, y'all are done. GG's for real. Stretching the virus is getting really disgusting. The good news is we don't have much of an appetite. So we're saving some food. How? If for some reason we like to tie this mess up. Bug spray. Talking about saving food. Both of y'all did. But Jim's back. How are y'all still alive? That don't mean anything to me. Stop saying you're gonna die if you're not gonna die. Y'all being dramatic. That was close, and that's those glowing bugs might have been more to drive us out in the wasteland. Roaches are the worst, but radioactive roaches, yikes. They're just starving. You don't mean that anymore. She doesn't actually won't last till morning. You said that yesterday. It didn't happen. Lying to me. Dang. Said water for Dolores. I got you on that. Oh, we're happy to host siblings and a few of their friends today whenever they visit the shelter. We found that their camp project is almost completed. The houses are standing and the people are slowly moving in. But there's one thing to think of: the children, and specifically their education. Kids are going to grow up to be smart and able wastelanders who need to learn. And to learn, you need books, lots of books. Do we have any? We do not. Sorry. But y'all had food, right? You had food with the hangout. Y'all said, hey, let's break bread. Let's have some spaghetti. Welcome back, Ted. What took you so long? You got food for us? If you ain't got food, don't ever come back again. We wish we were able to take some of Timmy's comics and we miss reading our morning paper, but we have nothing of this sort in our bunker right now. Ted has safely returned from his voyage to the surface. We like to treat, especially during national celebrations. Everyone joined in, decorated their lawns and their houses. Plenty of fun to be had. This tree doesn't look like it will be used for the celebration anytime soon. Not next 100 years. Anyway, we had an idea. Maybe something useful could still be found amongst the rubble. Found a refrigerator. Yes! In the middle of our neighbor's lawn. Even without electricity, the light was on, and it contained a few soup cans and surprisingly a brown fedora. It wasn't edible. We tried. It may sound paranoid, but I think someone followed us. Let's just hope this doesn't happen again. Somebody's rumbling, tired, got sick. Yeah. Can you spread water? Yes. Water and food for Mary Jane. And food for the lords. So food for the girls. Ta-da! Seems awful quiet outside. Maybe it's safe, maybe it's not. We don't know until we go out. Or it says she's fine, we're not so sure. If you say you're fine, listen here, you said you were going to die. And that didn't happen. So you're just being dramatic. Ready. Schedule the expedition for tomorrow. Let's get out there. Let's go get it. We're admiring radioactive landscape. We saw a young woman dressed in ragged camel clothing. She had a nasty looking rifle. She hailed us in a polite enough manner. Claims to be a hunter, tracking. Why can I not read anymore? It's too many words. Tracking a big mutated spider. She ran out of ammo and told us that we were going to help her out. She'll pay us back in a while. We haven't got the stuff for you. Sorry. I saw it. Them thick coughs. Step outside. An armed person who murders things for a living, giant mutated spiders in our neighborhood wouldn't have anything to do with this stuff. Goodbye, lady. Ted hasn't recovered from his illness yet. Ted is still mighty tired. He's just on recovered strength. Where is whatever Ted needs? Ted looks very weak. He doesn't eat today. It might end badly. Mary Jane, we just got you food yesterday. Oh my gosh. Why are you so hungry? Why is everybody so hungry? Ted, you get food. What's on you? Yeah, I fed you yesterday. Whine about it. The lords, you get food. Anybody need water? See, y'all just aren't thirsty. Like, what's the problem there? I'm giving y'all everything you need. Okay, Ted wants water. Thank you. Why is the stick man cheeked up? We're all sitting outside. Mary Jane, you go outside. You're making me mad. And you ain't got to eat outside. So, ha. Take the flashlight with you. Bye. Pump faking. I'm gonna die if I don't eat. Lies. Mary Jane went outside. Let's hope she hurries back. So should be done about Ted's sickness. She hasn't recovered. Yeah. She doesn't eat tonight. She'll last more. You said that last time. She'll not last long without water. Oh, lucky for you, we got more than enough water. Call me the water guy. Call me the water boy. Last time we went on an expedition, we noticed an abandoned tanks in there and open looks. The Lord's gonna investigate. Send everybody who's like really hungry. They'll eat outside. Y'all good? Ted, you're still sick? How? Oh, she died. Rough. Yeah, I used to play it. Do I? I don't remember. Last thing we expected was a giant explosion. We could hear the debris fall from the sky, hitting the shattered remains of our house. 10 was a booby trap, contained volatile explosives. Why do we do it? Why? There's enough food to go around. Even Ted has nothing to eat. So done. That's too bad. R.I.P. We never use friends mushrooms, but a colony of them are growing on one of the walls. Now, should we eat them? Should you eat the mushrooms? I mean, you already sick. You already sick. We don't got the med kits. You hungry? You said don't. But how sick is he? Like on a scale from like, he's only okay. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm bugging. I'm getting delusional. Might be hungry, but there are just a few things we will never eat. Waffle is one of them. I would have been down to personally. There's enough food to go around. See, he's not saying anything about food, so he's actually set. He's set, which is good. Water time. Look closely at our map. We noticed we had a set of mysterious directions in one of the corners. At least sometimes treasure. Maybe we're sending someone to find out. Okay, what I need to know is if I send everybody, does the game end? Like, that's a genuine question. Let me look it up. What's the game called? 60 seconds? In 60 seconds. In 60 seconds, if I send everyone out of the shelter, do I lose the game? Did I tell you that I picked up Pokemon? Like the Pokemon trading card game, and actually started to play this weekend. So I got like all the decks I've ever had, all the cards I've ever had, to the best of my ability, and started making like actual viable decks with them. Okay, yes. Wait, hold on, what? If you send everyone out of the shelter at once, yes, you can lose again depending on when you do it and who returns. If no one returns, you lose because the entire family is gone. Okay, if nobody comes back. I don't know if no, don't do it then. As bad as I want to. It's only me and the kid though, right? I don't even like Mary Jane. She whines too much. John's drawings on our map are not a good reason to risk our heads. Yeah. We'll be right there. No longer thirsty. He just eats day might end very badly. So that's what I'm saying is like if you're gonna die anyway. Also, I don't know yet. See another broadcast from military. Apparently, it wouldn't be arriving when we expected. Just it won't be long. However, survivors were requested to render assistance, bringing gas containers to the bus stop for military vehicles use. Sure, go help them out real quick. And be nice to people, so I'll give you food. Hey, welcome back. Is that food? You clutched up. All set, the canister's a nice place, and we're safely back home. Well, if you can call it that. And hopefully not for too long. Not too long. We'll see what the next days will bring. Nothing made us happier. The sight of Mary Jane returns to the surface. Sending to shelter from service. Expedition reached a church, which is still standing. Most of it was attacked. We decided to turn to a shelter. We found out it was more than that. Not sure what religion they follow, but they're very eager to convince us that tomatoes are a source of evil. And eggplants are the only hope for salvation. Those people gave us canned soup. They say that they don't like the taste of it. Now they're certain that they're nut jobs. A little trip to the surface might have spotted, follow. You should be more careful next time. Taylor's very weak. He doesn't eat today. He might do very badly. So what's the point of that text then? If you're not gonna die, don't say it. He's coughing. He hasn't recovered his energy. James rather sick. Guy keeps a little food. She's really tired. See? So if they're tired, if they need food, you just send them outside, and then their stuff will reset. That's perfect. We'll keep that in mind. No, both of y'all are not eating today. So if I do run this, well, if/when, of course, I'll run this game back at some point. That's what we'll do. Is if you're dead, we're gonna send you outside. Come on now. Yeah, we're good. Boom. Says, should we? Sure that I should go outside. It's okay. Sleazy looking trader, scruffy bag, one-time deal. No, on my face. $48. Our grandparents told us to never buy anything unseen. Yeah. His stomach is rumbling. It'll be okay. So tired, some drink, starving, better get some food. And what if I don't? And what if I don't? Okay, you said that there else. That's all you had to say. Okay. And Ted, you straight? Think you won't last long. Sure. Let's say eat or drink. I'm not reading anymore. Drink anything. We have so much water. We can legit make a boat and swim out. Like, Despite his need for a nap, Ted can try his best on the surface. I think we wait with you, Ted. I think we give you another day to like really chill before we send you out. What's this for surprise like the Manos? Offer a lot for decent ammunition. We make a trade. We don't have anything to trade. Why are y'all both sick? Nasty. I'll just eat the girl. Listen here, I'm down. They gotta give me the option to it. I'll do it. Tell the stranger disappointed, but that was none of our business. Stomach is rumbling. Thirsty more. Drugs. Want some drink fast. You got just. How are you still hungry? You big back. I'm not giving you that. D for a nap. At day 50, we'll send you out. This is the radio. Now, Big Mac just means you eat a lot. No! Well, this run is cooked, everybody. We tried our best. Oh, dang it. Some blew up inside the radio, and the wrench thing caught on fire. We had to put it out, but it doesn't work anymore. That's actually so rough. Why? Hello. I'm back too. Definitely ready to get you outside. But see, that's what I'm saying. But someone, see, now y'all throwing me off. Because can I send Ted or not? That's what I'm saying. But you know, you're like, the kids can't be left alone. I don't know who to believe. We're afraid. We wouldn't hear from the assembling. Our friends are back. They declare the camp is ready, but they have one more thing to want for the school. Shoot. And now Wyatt's telling me not to send Ted. Lost. We don't have anything to read in the shelter. Hey, yeah. You drop some water. She needs medicine and quick. Okay, now I feel like we gotta keep Ted here. What do you need, Ted? Water? You don't need that yet. Promise you don't. See, they're talking like she's about to die. Can we just skip? I think we just skip, I'm not gonna lie. She's just tired. I can't trust that though. She's starving. Yeah, they're both sick. I should have sent Ted. I just need everything today, don't you? Water. Water, food. No, water. Water, food. I should have sent Ted. That was my mistake. Okay. I'm for sure sending Ted tomorrow. You expect the post-apocalypse to be a time of peace and quiet. You know, most people aren't around anymore. Yet, someone at the door. We open it up. Let's trade him a water chip. A water chip. You send us food. We'll stay here. Promise. Of course. Have a water chip. It's almost important for another thing. Left for the West End. So we just took a water from us. Cool. Merchant needs medicine and quake. See, that's what has me. No, I already said. I'm sending Ted out. She hasn't eaten in a while. Oh my gosh. Forget it. Forget we ball. Forget we ball. Forget we ball. Go, Ted. What were we missing last time? What are we waiting? Oh yeah. What are we waiting on? Wait for instruction from the military. We're gonna need the map. Axe will get you beat up. No flashlighting in. Bro, that doc's as crazy as you want. Game better not end. Okay, so it didn't end. Y'all making up lies. She doesn't know while she needs medicine and quick. Yeah, she's not getting that. I'm not gonna lie. Raider came onto our street, especially Madden lately. That's like real savages. We won't stand for that. So much shown with innocent survivors of wasteland are miserable. No! You don't stay quiet. Shh. Don't worry about them. That grown man call come from a little girl body. You need help. Okay. Why are they making Red Dead Redemption? I mean, production, it's simple. And they better not announce it until it's ready. Oh, also forgot. We might listen to a Tyler album. Did his disco thing. Going out there and provoking these brutes is the last thing we want to do. So if we don't stand a chance against them, it's harsh, but that's the truth compared to them. We're innocent, delicate flowers. She needs medicine, needs something to drink. Hey, I got you. Say less. Man, if they started banging on our door, ordering us to surrender your false supplies, how do we respond to these scumbags? So the door's just open. Grab that axe. She's dead. R.I.P. Clap it up. Yeah, that's something pop off. She dead for real. Did I cook? Oh, no. I got cooked. Tough. They're saying in the middle of another action, we're doing the fight, which we can do as close as we can. Returns far from happy. Found our home inhabited with someone else. We people were precise. For our medicine, she decided to cure her shadow. She knows she's not coming back. This could have perished. So 58 days. What? That's an L ending. Because the dad was still there. Forced to leave by another family. How do you combat that then? That doesn't make sense. But why did she go outside? No, I need somebody to explain this to me. Because this is, like, everything kind of made sense. Everything was, like, following, like, a logical path. This doesn't, though. Because we fought back. And it broke her during the fight. She survived that. So why did she leave? You decided leaving. That's so dumb. That's dumb. I need a refund. And where did Timbalim go? You were driven away. We went 7 for 7 expeditions. Like, what? Get this on my face. Yeah, I'm gonna have for one more 9 Kings. We'll set up the Tyler album. Listen to that fight for a while. From there. Oh no. What does the door do? Oh, that's a cool thing. There's hat, skins, and items. Interesting. Is that how you play? No, I don't want to play. Tutorial. What did I play the first time? Did I play Apocalypse? Yeah, I did. Okay. This got some potential. Some replayability. I didn't die in the Fallout shelter. That's not something that's gonna get me mad. I ain't die in it. They died outside of it. Who was Rocco, bruh?